Hey guys, it's MC Fixit here. I have a product review of the Onforu solar outdoor lights. There are 240 LED lights on this solar powered, so the sun powers it, light, and so you'll be able to use this in 3 different modes. You can have just the on off, so as somebody walks up, it turns on, the dim to bright mode, or the dusk to dawn mode. It does come with a 16-foot cable. You can see that right back in here, and that allows you to put it out where you would like it, and then you can run your solar panel where it needs to go. It's an IP65 waterproof, so I'm going to unbox it, show you how to install it, and give you guys my final thoughts. Unbox this. So here is everything it comes with. You get the 2 lights, you get the 2 solar panels, you get the mounts, you get the remotes, and then also the hardware. Make sure to go ahead and read over your entire instruction manual before getting started. Here are the specifications for this model. This is the BTDYF06, and you can see all of the different specifications right there. The only tool I'm going to need is my M12 with a Phillips bit and a stepladder for how I'm going to install this. Please wear safety glasses and take all precautions necessary when performing any kind of task like this. So each of these solar panels has a little screw here that you can tighten down and lock into place. And then you're going to screw this into a wall and then just set it in. And then you can rotate and then plug it in. It says that you have 16 feet of cord, so that is something to remember, that you can put this in some place that has sun that may not be entirely super close to where your actual light is. On the back of the light, there is a little power button here. So it does say it takes about 4 to 5 hours to charge in the sun with the solar panel, and then you'll have light for up to 10 to 12 hours, depending on your brightness. So let's go ahead and install these. So we're going to go ahead and put the first bracket right here, and then this thing will just slide right down onto it. So we'll go ahead and install with the included screws. Make sure the mount is squared up, and as you put it in, you screw them all the way in. Now that you have one screw in, you're going to go ahead and take the next screw and screw it in. Again, make sure it's nice and square. Then we'll go ahead and put this in. Then we'll be able to go on the other side of the fence and install the solar panel, because as you can see, the sun hits here for most of the day. And so I want that solar panel to get as much sun as possible. So the sun is shining this way for most of the day. So we're going to go ahead and put the bracket almost on the same spot as the other one, just on the other side of the fence. And just screw that in. Next, we will install the cord by plugging it in. So this cord does have a screw on, so we do want to make sure we push it all the way on and then screw it tight to help make it waterproof as possible. And then we're going to go ahead and take our solar panel, go ahead and slide our solar panel into place just like that. The sun will hit it here, and the light is on that side, and the wiring just kind of lives back in there, so it's nice and clean. So we're going to go ahead and let this thing charge. Again, the sun will hit there, the light will come here. You also have the ability to move this up and down. If it does seem like it's losing some of its stability, there is a screw on the side right here you can tighten down. But we'll go ahead and test this out later tonight. So we are about 25 feet away from it. I'm panning against the house right now. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. And you can just see how bright that is. It lights up everything, and as you get closer to it, for a solar powered device, that is really good. So that is just with it on. We'll go ahead and turn it off. Okay, we are outside. It is dark out, and it is charged for a few hours. I'm standing as still as I can. We're going to put it into mode number 1. Then I'm going to start moving my arm to where it should turn it on, and right there it just turned it on. Again, I'm about 25 feet away, and if I move closer to it, it's going to stay being able to tell where I'm at. But as I move farther away, or I completely stand complete stillness, it will go ahead and turn itself off like it did right there. And then if I begin to move again like I just did, it will turn itself back on, which is pretty great. So that's the first mode. That's kind of the normal mode that most people will probably have it. And you can just see how bright this thing is. As I'm moving around, it's shining on the house. It even kind of shines out to the front. And you can definitely tell this thing is super bright here. And as I walk closer to it, you can just, again, see how bright that is. And as you walk away and it becomes still after a few seconds, it will go ahead and turn itself off. So we'll go ahead and give it a few seconds to turn itself off. And it did just that. We're going to go ahead and put it onto mode number 2. And mode number 2 is dim, but as it picks up somebody walking, it turns super bright. Then as you get away from it, it will go ahead and go dim again. Then mode number 3, if we put it on mode number 3, this is the dusk to dawn mode, so it is a little bit less bright, and it will stay this way as long as there's battery, or when the sun does come up, it will get a little bit and turn itself off once the sun has come up. I really do like mode number 1, so we're going to go ahead and put mode number 1 on again. This is if somebody is walking up, it's going to shine bright, and it's going to maybe kind of scare them a little bit because it is so bright. Again, you can just see how bright it is on this corner here and lights everything up around it. Then when you are completely still for a few seconds, it will naturally turn itself off. So we'll go ahead and stand still for a little bit of time. Then it should turn itself off like it did right there. And then if I start moving around again, it's going to pick me up and shine really bright. I'm going to back away from it. So I'm at about 40 feet now, 50 feet, probably 65 feet. And you can just tell how bright that light really is. So overall, I think this is a great light, especially if you don't have the ability to connect power to it except through the sun. And as we start getting closer, it should pick us back up and shine really bright. So again, this is a really